Hit it! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and today we are back with another Dun Mukbang! Woo! Are these not the cutest freaking sushi balls that you have ever seen in your entire life? Okay, so these are basically rice with some wasabi and all these fresh raw sashimi wrapped in rice paper in the perfect spherical shape and form that I've ever seen. They're just fishy balls and I love it. And then we have a bunch of sashimi rolls here. We've got like wagyu rolls, we've got spicy yellowtail rolls, these crazy fried shrimp tempura lobster rolls. I mean, it's insane. We also have some rock shrimp, which is like fried shrimp with some crazy sauces. This right here, they call it the Big Mac from this restaurant. It looks like a Big Daddy. So with that being said, can you guys believe my baby Casetify is 10 years old? Okay, like not my phone case, but Casetify has been around for 10 years just trying to figure out how to protect your phone case, but also how to protect our planet. Happy Earth Month, you guys. Which by the way, Casetify is constantly working on reducing their impact on the environment while making sure to not compromise the quality of their products. That's why they started their Casetify initiative to protect all of your tech with limited impact on the planet. They literally use old phone cases. I think they've already recycled like 160,000 phone cases. They use manufacturing scraps. They use plant-derived bioplastics to make phone case materials that are just as durable as other plastics. And honestly, they're way better for the earth. Don't worry, it's sustainable, yes, but don't mistake sustainability for less protection. The cases provide serious drop protection. So serious. You don't even understand. When I travel, I'm like vlogging. I've got a million things in my hand. The phone and not dropping my phone is the last thing on my mind. I got so much going on. I dropped my phone a million times. Nothing. For the Impact series, you can drop your phone from up to 8.2 feet, Ultra Impact 11.5 feet, and their Bounce series, 21.3 feet drop test approved. And the cases are super cute. They have over 2,000 prints and customizations to choose from. They also work with artists from around the world. Like they work with small artists that come and design these phone cases for you. I also love that they work with like South Korean artists. It's just nice to get a phone case that feels special to you or makes you feel like, oh, this is like an accessory. They've also previously worked with massive names too. Like I'm talking Blackpink massive. Speaking of designs, they have these phone straps. These are a huge thing in Asia. When I was in Korea, I saw a lot of people wear phone straps, but more than that, I saw a lot of people during Coachella giving tips on how to not lose your phone while you're at Coachella, and a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, like I wish I could just strap it on my butt. Get a phone strap. Are you kidding? Get a phone strap. Wear a crossbody. So, I mean, I'm going to leave all of the links below because Casetify has really cute accessories too. Make sure to check out Casetify for their amazing phone cases, but also their accessories. And right now, if you guys go to casetify.com/biz, you can get 15% off your new favorite phone case. That's casetify.com/biz to get 15% off your new favorite phone case. And with that being said, I'm so excited. I don't even know where to start.
Let's try the balls.
Okay.
Do the fishy balls.
Okay, let me grab. I want a salmon ball. It's
so
cute. I have my little soy sauce wasabi dip.
Right, let me try one of these.
That might be too much.
That's so creative. I mean, would this be any better though?
Wow, I like it.
It doesn't even taste too different. I barely taste any difference.
You know what that would be really good for? Picnics. Maybe you could even put some soy sauce in there with a little bit of wasabi in the rice and then wrap the fish and then wrap this, and you don't have to like, you can eat the sushi without like having all this work.
That's true.
I mean, it tastes the same, but just chewier. I mean, there's so many options.
That beef roll is good. I have a feeling my chin is gonna get very red soon, guys. I just had so much soy sauce go down with a bunch of wasabi and it burns. If you see it get red, no you don't.
What's this?
That is rock shrimp. Fried shrimp. Oh my god.
This is good.
Oh, it's so spicy.
Which one, this?
Hey, is Andrew Tate out of prison? Because we're talking about Chinese Andrew Tate today.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
There's a Chinese one?
Have you seen the worst wedding vows ever on TikTok? Literally so gross. This guy in front of his mom is saying his wedding vows to this woman, his bride, literally his wife right now. He basically says, "You're the prettiest woman I know, except I haven't met Margot Robbie in person." Like he literally says this on the wedding day in front of oh my god. Oh
Why
my
would
gosh.
you say that?
Have you ever heard of middle-aged men turning oily?
No.
It's a problem, okay? It should be considered a global concern that needs to be immediately addressed for the sake of humanity. It's kind of insane. 1 minute, you're looking at a young, hot dude. The next minute, an overly greased Hawaiian dinner roll. In the blink of an eye, you don't even know how it happened. Can we get a scientist to study this phenomenon? We need Andrew Huberman on this.
So basically, in
Yeah.
China, the term is called like greasy.
This is good.
So basically, a lot of these celebrities. Actually, I've seen a lot of K-pop idols too.
Yeah.
People are saying like, what happened to these celebrities? Okay. I'm trying to word it correctly. Okay. Not every single man turns 40 or 50 turns into like a greasy man, because some of them turn into like a zaddy, but a lot of them turn into like a greasy, oily man. Not visually, but the way they act. So there's a celebrity in China. Oh, he's the
Angela Baby's husband?
Yes, Angela Baby's husband. He was
yeah.
literally the hottest dude when he was young. He's like so desirable. And then recent years, I don't know what the happened. He
Honey!
no. Okay. This is what happened. He played a couple show. In that show, he's basically like badass CEOs, and apparently he never got out of the that role.
Oh.
So even in real life, he thinks he's a badass CEO everywhere he goes, and people just like get so uncomfortable. Yeah.
Is he like cocky and stuff?
Yes, they're so cringe. So
Yeah.
he was on a reality TV show. The TV show was them running a restaurant with a bunch of celebrities,
Yeah.
and he was supposed to be the manager of the whole store. And the whole time when he's running this restaurant, right, he's like, "Trust me, let me do this." Meanwhile, he's fucking everything up over and over and over.
Yo.
And then whenever goes down, he blames on everyone else. He's like, Dan, do you realize where you messed up today? Meanwhile, everybody in front of screen is like, it's you are the reason. But meanwhile, he's like, no, there's a budget to run the restaurant. And then they go out there to buy ingredients for the restaurant. Everyone wants to buy different things. As a manager, your job is to manage the funds and make sure we only get things we need, because you only have $100. But whenever someone's like, should I get this? He's like, yeah, get it on me.
And he uses the restaurant budget?
Yeah, it's a restaurant budget, but he thinks he's this badass CEO when everyone's like, dude, literally, you're the reason why this business is failing. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, a lot of these hot dude, when they turn like middle age, they all turn a little like oily and greasy.
Or
Like their skin?
sometimes
No, not just visually, but like
Yeah.
they're just like a little it just makes me a little like I want to take a shower like hanging around them.
So what makes it greasy? Like cockiness?
it's
Cockiness, yeah. Some of them are too. How do I describe this?
they take themselves
They're like
too seriously.
Yeah, too seriously. Or those like TikTok boys.
But they're stuck in that mindset at 40 where they think they're still hot.
They think they're so hot. And
But what we want, what the viewers want, is a 40-year-old who's physically hot, but they're goofy. They're like,
So
oh,
they don't
no,
have
not
sense of
me."
humor.
or they think they're the shit
They're
or
just
whatever.
too serious. They're
Yeah.
always like,
They're like stuck in a K-drama. Like K-dramas are so good. Can you imagine dating someone who's stuck in a perpetual episode of a K-drama?
I love it.
Imagine, I come home, he's standing at the living room window looking out in a suit, just looking out like this.
And then it's like I grab her hand, pins it on top of her head.
Yeah. And then he starts undoing his tie. Like, can you imagine? I think I'd really like it, actually. I'm really good for
Tonight?
Wow. While the visuals are serving inside my head, my imagination is thriving right now. But also sometimes they just turn nukie. Like Koreans just say that they look nukie. I think they just get older
Yeah.
and they still try to keep the look of a younger person, so they got that glass skin. And then the hairstyles are too young for their face, and it's just getting weird, you know? Usually though, oily men don't do well on social media. They don't have hot privilege. But recently, a man in China by the name of Mr. Xu, XU?
Xu.
Mr. X, he went viral in China for basically being the Andrew Tate of China. He too calls himself, instead of a high value man, he calls himself a high quality man, okay? And he too will find himself in some legal hot water for doing some super shady things. So let's go down the rabbit hole. This guy is wild and honestly kind of creepy, but not in the way that you expect. Like, he's not creepy in the way that I'm like, there's a man in the Target parking lot at night who keeps looking at me and he's got these crazy serial killer eyes. Like, he's not that creepy.
Yeah.
He's creepy in a different way. Like, in a way, you know what?
You can just show the video.
You just gotta watch the
Yo,
video.
I'm down,
I can't
I'm
explain.
down.
Okay, let me explain what's going on in here. Let me take you to 2021. The world is in shambles. Lockdown is heavy. You think it's heavy in the US? It was heavy in China. So everyone in China just wants some entertainment. They're looking at their phones. They're looking at their screens. They just need someone to save a hoe. Okay, give them some guidance on this COVID procedure. And China's prayers were answered with a high-value man that appeared out of nowhere. He materialized out of thin air. Poof. Just here we are. The high-value man posted a video that would later get over 10 million views. High value, high views. You know, that's how it works. This is actually one of his lower viewed videos. Like, there's other ones that get like 20 million views. And his appearance is highly alarming. He's got this, you know, just let me see, you picture it, and then I'll show you. He's got this like ghostly white skin that feels almost artificial. Like old dead skin that he's taken out of a grave and bleached it and then put it on his face. He's got this really greasy hair that's been greased back in an 8-2 part. You know what an 8-2 part is? Right now you got a 5-5 part.
Oh
that
my
guy right there?
God.
5-5 part.
8-2?
8-2.
Like from here?
Yeah.
Nah.
He got an 8-2 part. Does the high value man just have so much money he can afford to use an entire container of hair gel in the morning? I don't know. But the gel on his hair is... Maybe he's just naturally oily. Maybe high value is high oil production. We will never know. On top of that, there's something about this man's lips. It looks like they've been like cut. And they move weird. He's got a bit of a Joker smile and it looks overly lined. And when he talks, he rounds all of his words. Okay, the way he enunciates in conjunction with the shape of his mouth and the movement of his lips is giving me like taksai, like goosebumps, chicken skin. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna play this video, and then I'll tell you what he's saying after.
Holy.
这是一个关于就是人类高质量男性求人类高质量女性的一个视频的介绍。我姓徐，我叫徐勤根，我是中国国籍，来自江苏。在这里呢，我需要给到您一些关于我的信息，以让您增加对您对我的了解。
Bro, you're right. His mouth is like Joker.
I mean, like, I get it. He's not creepy in the general sense. Like, some men are just creepy in the creepy sense. But he's creepy
He's
in
very
the...
creepy if you know the verbiage he's using.
Yes, but like, just by appearance, he's creepy in the uncanny valley sense. I feel like this is an AI-generated human that is trying to convince me that he's human. Well, let's hear him out, okay? Greasy buns, what are you talking about? So he shows up in this video on the internet in this presumably luxurious apartment in the back, and he talks about how he, a high-quality man, is on the hunt for a high-quality woman to accompany him to experience life's greatest pleasures.
No, literally his verbiage is, as a high-quality male, I'm seeking a companion in this world, like, I don't know, to go through the journey of the life or whatever. He just used some very bizarre descriptions. Everything's unnatural.
He keeps calling himself human, which is a thing that humans don't really do.
You're right.
Okay, hear me out.
Wait, what did he say?
Later in English, he says, I'm a human high-quality man.
Oh, he said in English?
Yeah, and then he's looking for a human high-quality woman.
It's my great pleasure to be here and introduce myself to you. My name's Shi Qinggen, and Shi is my family name, while Qinggen is my given name. The reason why I posted this video here, I'm looking for a beautiful lady with a luxury and a busty body across the world.
What did he say? Oh, bro, I don't know. Wait, go back. With what?
A basketball?
The reason why I posted this video here, I'm looking for a beautiful lady with a luxury and a busty body.
With a luxury and a basketball in?
Wow.
Wait, maybe with a voluptuous body.
How did you get voluptuous body from basketballing?
I think it's voluptuous body.
That's like the shortened one. But technically, it's not really like a threatening video. You know what I mean? Like, I think we've seen more alarming videos on
So
High Value Men podcast TikToks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's seeking a girlfriend. He's looking
Yes.
for a girlfriend.
So it's not like he's starting a gender war. He's not out here being like, why isn't your wife getting her body back after giving birth to her kid? Like, he's not doing that. Mm-hmm. He's not eliciting this intense response. He's just another guy on the internet looking for a girlfriend. Some people said he's very, very creepy, very, very weird, but he kind of gives this rich, but incredibly nerdy vibe. Non-threatening at best. He's presenting as confident, but clearly he's uncomfortable in his own skin. He keeps looking around. I mean, just rewatch this part of the English version. Where just the intro of him stepping back away from the camera gives me cringe.
Hi, everyone.
Okay?
What did he say?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. It's me. My family name is Tuna. Bro, he's been talking in circles, and I'm not making fun of him because English is his second language, but my fiance told me he speaks in Mandarin the same exact way. He over enunciates and makes it kind of weird.
He talks in Chinese like that too. It's weird.
So it's not the fact that English is his second language. It's something weird is going on. He's constantly looking around the room while he talks, and he's talking about all these things that make him a great man. He says, I'm honored to introduce myself to you today. This video is about a high-quality human man looking for a high-quality human girlfriend, and this is my introduction. So, again, just the human description. My family name is Shu. My given name is Shu something, okay? I'm Chinese and I'm from Jiangsu. I will provide some information for you to increase your trust in me.
I trust you.
I am 29 years old. I am one of the rare high-value men in China. I have a lot of potential. My height is 6 feet 1 inch. My weight is 165 pounds. I am a Libra. I love to read. Most of the time I am reading because, you see, I work in finance. More specifically, I work in the global investment industry. This is a very high-risk field. I have been in this industry since I graduated university, and I love what I do. Now let me tell you what I bring to the table for you. I can either regularly or irregularly provide you with financial assistance and or luxury goods. Besides this, I can also speak English. Suddenly, the man switches from Mandarin to English in the middle of the video. Wow. Oh, I know, smooth talker, you know what I mean? Like, it's really attracting the potential partners. He just starts listing off random things that he can do for you if you guys were to be dating. He says things like, I have worked and lived in Europe, England, Hong Kong. I can speak English, and if you need to travel the world, I can help you take pictures. And I can be your translator or your bodyguard. The next point that I want to touch upon is I have a very high IQ. I have great leadership skills and I am very smart. During the day, I can give you some of my personal advice for you to reference, and my physique is really good. I have very nice body, but I don't like to show off my muscles.
Bro.
He doesn't look like he has muscles.
No, he doesn't.
Furthermore, when I interact with you, it will be based off respect. We will bring out the best in one another. Not only will I respect everything about you, but even if you say something super weird or share your hobbies with me, I will respect it.
Okay.
Not only that, but I will make progress towards your expectations if I do not fulfill them. This is one of my advantages. If you approve of me, you can give me a hint and I will reply enthusiastically. Just one chance is enough. Thank you. Goodbye.
So if you like me, just send me hi. Then we can get a connect. And thanks for your attention. And be well. Bye-bye.
You know what? Out of all the high-value men that we've seen on the internet, he seems to be one of the least annoying ones, you know what I mean? In fact, he's talking about respecting women. He's talking about what he brings to the table instead of being like,
but what does she bring to the table? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm a provider and a protector, his elbow. Oh my god. How?
Yeah, your chest about to be sore.
I know. Like, what does she bring to the... I don't care about her nursing degree. I don't care that she's a good person. I live in my mom's basement. Okay, what the f*** does she bring?
So anyway, with this in mind, people had some mixed responses with this video. Some people thought he was a troll that was just jumping on this high-value men trend to get views. Others argued that he seemed dead serious though. Like, not once did he laugh in the video. He seemed genuine. Like, it didn't seem overdone to the point of comedic effect. It seemed like he was taking everything he was saying incredibly seriously. Then there was actually a group of people that thought that he was fake. Not even in the troll sense.
Oh, like AI?
People were scared. They argued, I mean, we get it. He keeps arguing that he's a high-value man, but why does he need to emphasize that he's human so much? They argued. He really gives off alien energy. One netizen tweeted or Weiboed, the high quality human man that's been going viral. Guys, is he human? Others were commenting, he looks like an alien that's getting used to being in human form for the first time. Like he's like getting used to getting, you know, his human body. He's like learning where his limbs are. Some people feel like this is exactly how an alien would interact trying to catch human women. So this is how it starts. This is how the video starts going viral. How Mr. X's popularity and controversy starts, but it's just the beginning, so buckle up, okay? He starts posting more and more videos, even in English, to try to recruit high-value women and girlfriends, I guess. And his English versions are just really bizarre. Just really bizarre. He would say things like, I believe in natural science, biological science, and cosmic science as well. I also trust capitalism, but I love my country and my people. Okay. Nobody could even focus on what he was saying because they were so focused on the hair part. Like it had looked like it had gotten even more extreme.
What do
like
you mean?
the 8.2's becoming like 8.5, and it looks like it's gonna hit 9 soon, and then suddenly it's just gonna be like 10-0. Like it's getting just.
It was 10-0. Like,
Bruh, so bad. His hair and just the way he talks. He also appears to be wearing very, very rose-colored blush on his cheeks. It's like he just ran a mile. He's got this overly pale foundation, and the collar of his suit, it looks like it's strangling him. Does it not?
it's tired as hell.
So people commented, I don't know, when I look at him, I just get so scared. He looks like the white paper mache dolls that we burn for the dead in the village. Okay, so when people die in the village, sometimes you burn fake money. So you burn the fake money so that the dead people can spend it in the afterlife, like they get money. You burn these dead paper mache dolls because you're giving your dead relative a servant. This paper mache doll is gonna show up in the afterlife and be like, I'm here to scrub your butt.
Oh.
Yeah, so your dead grandma's gonna be
It's like,
living
good
the life.
luck.
Y'all better be burning those dolls for me, okay?
So, some people said, that's what it looks like. This is really stirring up childhood trauma. Side note, another person just posted this picture and said, this is what he looks like.
My name's Shi Qinggen,
What
and
the-
Shi is my family name, while Qinggen is my
Here, let me
given
get a
name,
long one.
which means I will pay you money, and I can pay you in British pound, and Europe dollar, and Chinese yuan either. And
He said I can pay you in what?
British pounds, Europe dollar,
And yuan.
and Chinese yuan. It's giving sacrificial alien vibes, but it worked. People couldn't get enough of the raw chicken breast resembling alien. The video
Raw chicken
garnered.
breast?
It looks kind of like a raw chicken breast, though. Okay, the video garnered over 20 million views in just a few days on China's version of YouTube, Bilibili, and he becomes the entertainment that China is looking for during COVID. The laughing stock of the country, if I'm being honest with you. Everyone's at home, they're bored, they're eating this shit up. And he really played into it, whether it's intentional or not. But he posted all these pictures I'm gonna show you, and he would post them with like not ironically, guys. Like he's genuinely posting them to show off his bod, his high value lifestyle. He's constantly traveling frequently at these 5-star resorts. There's an obscene amount of mirror selfies in different hotel rooms, and his captions were always bizarre. He would write things like, the trendsetter of men's fashion, unlocking the ultimate male poses, hashtag high quality human man. Just him peeking out the
Wait, this is his Instagram?
yeah, and then
Like literally it's all selfies.
but one picture of the group stood out the most. This one went viral in China. Literally celebrities were dying over this picture. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
What do you think of it? Do you think it's like an artistic pose? What do you think of the pose? What do you think of the picture composition, how he's framed? Where is the focal point of this picture? What do you think as a photographer, as a photographer?
It's definitely the legs.
The legs? What do you think about the legs?
It looks like he's about to squat.
Oh, okay. He looks like he's about to
It
bench
looks like he needs to go to the
squat.
restroom.
Okay, he's about to sit down on a bidet toilet. What else?
Or maybe he's FaceTiming someone. Showing off his new pants.
Is he showing off the pants or that?
What's that?
The inside of the coat.
The inside of the coat. Also, people says he looks like something. They say that he resembles something. Do you guys think you know what it is? Please take a guess. What do you think this man looks like? What do you think he looks like in this picture? The answer is simple. The answer is right at the top of your head. You guys don't know? You guys are not high quality men. He looks exactly like this. That's what he looks like, okay? The fucking emergency exit sign. That's what he looks like. This becomes a fucking meme. Everyone starts doing this pose, and even big A-list celebrities, they start doing the fucking pose. There were literal tutorials on how to do the high value man pose. That's what they called it. So I will teach you right now, okay? You put your feet apart, slightly bend down, look to the front, hold your phone in your right hand. But the highlight of the pose is to have your left hand in your pocket while naturally, of course, lifting up your Burberry jacket to show off the iconic Burberry squares on the inside. That is the essence of the post. When the men went viral, when this guy went viral, Mr. X said, "The purpose of this pose is not to show off Burberry, it is to elongate your legs. I have no purpose of being funny. The intention was not to be funny. I was just trying to appear taller, that is all." The internet didn't give a okay? They start trolling him. Everyone, netizens, celebrities, influencers, all doing the pose. People even went as far to edit other high-value men's faces on to his body.
Is that Jack Ma?
Do you know who that is?
No.
That's your good buddy, Wang Sutong.
That's Wang Shutong. Wait, that's Wang Shutong.
Wang Sitong.
Wang Sutong. That's your good old pal.
At least he
Wang
looks better.
Sutong.
I think he looks a little better.
They
Yeah.
photoshopped them.
This is the other dude's
These are
son.
photoshopped, dude.
People photoshopped high value net worth individuals' faces. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. These are billionaires on to Mr. X's bod. But honestly, like if you told me Wang Sitong posted this, I would believe you.
Like Wang
1,000%.
Shutong can pull it off.
Like I would fucking believe it.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
This man became a whole persona online. People would even cosplay him in videos just to get views. There was an influencer who got famous for lip syncing to Jay Chow pretending to be Mr. X. And he had the same greasy hair, the same 8'2" part, and he's thrusting his hips around and people just, they died. It's even speculated that this Mac commercial that was featured in China, people think that Mac is referencing Mr. X on this one.
Why?
Because he's wearing a suit, he has a very slicked back haircut, he's pale.
What?
I don't know. That's
don't
what
know
people are
about that.
saying, that they're trying to get in with this hype. So after all the memes died down, after all the jokes died down, people start digging into this guy, and someone came out to say, I actually know this guy. He's actually a high value man. They said Mr. X graduated from Oxford University. He is a high level executive at a finance company and he makes like 7 figures a year. He has multiple properties, including a massive condo in Shanghai. He has Rolls Royces. He literally only flies private. So everything this friend was saying was backed up by the pictures that Mr. X continued to post of him in private planes, in Rolls Royces, of him wearing fancy watches, okay? Like, look at this guy. He looks like as if his ass has never touched an economy seat before. Like, look at him. He looks really rich, doesn't he? He would even rant about hotels. He would rant about luxury star hotels' breakfast service. He would say things like, other than the ambiance, the breakfast at the Bulgari Hotel will leave you starving to death.
Okay.
So people are like, wait a damn minute, okay? He's cringe, he's weird, he's... But he's rich, you know? So he's not that bad, okay? Some girls wanted to message him to date a high-value man. Some messaged him just to see if he would respond. The guy seemed to be really well off. He even posted pictures with his Patek Calatrava. This is important later, which it's a watch, like a $25,000 watch, okay? People start alleging that he's actually a billionaire. And he's just lonely, looking for someone to spend his life with. Look, the allegations of his wealth were getting so far-fetched just overnight. It went from high-value man, hee-hee-ha-ha, to he's a secret billionaire. He's actually richer than Jack Ma. We just don't really know about him. He doesn't want a gold-digging girlfriend, that's why. They were getting so far-fetched that he had to come out and debunk the rumors, and he said, I didn't go to university abroad. I don't live in Shanghai or have property there. The Rolls-Royce and the private planes were just rented for the experiences. I'm not as rich as everyone is claiming I am. But I am rich, okay? I
say
do,
that?
yeah, I do live in Europe, and I have been a high executive for the past 10 years, and I still am very much indeed a high-value man. People read that, and they were like, okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, he's not a billionaire, but he's still rich. But then it doesn't make sense. Can you figure out what doesn't make sense? He said he's been a high-level executive for the past 10 years. You can't be a high-level executive at these finance companies until you graduate college. He says he's 29, so he graduated college at 19 years old. That doesn't make sense in the harsh, competitive Chinese college atmosphere.
Yeah.
I don't know, okay? His lies start unraveling at this point. It doesn't make any sense. Everyone starts scratching their heads. Unless high-value men live in different parallel timelines, this isn't adding up. But the scandal, it just made him more famous. He ended up booking his very first commercial.
Wait, he doesn't look 29. Is
That's
he
what I'm saying.
29?
I thought it was like 40. I mean, no offense.
No offense to the high-value man.
I'm just being honest. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was like a ajashi.
It looks a little greasy, right?
What is that?
His first commercial.
Oh, I love.
你为什么还不公开我是你女朋友？
She's saying, why don't you announce that I'm your girlfriend?
And what did he say?
You don't understand me. I respect you.
You don't understand me. I respect. What?
Yo, what?
Well, you don't understand me, but I respect you. 我们或许需要进一步提高我们的质量。
我质量还不够高。
We need to improve our quality. She's like, my quality is not high enough? And then it's a drink commercial.
哈尔滨啤酒商家口味
It's a
即
beer.
将上市，这个夏天一起。哈啤。
This summer, let's ha 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 happy.
Bro, these Asian commercials are the best.
She said, this summer we're gonna ha 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 happy.
Bro, I was sick in Korea. At one point, I turned on the TV in the hotel room. I thought I was having a fever dream watching some of these Korean commercials.
Why?
But they're weird.
Because you never guess what they're
Like,
promoting.
it's like the most intense plot. And then what was it? It was the most ridiculous.
Like-
It was like Band-Aids or something at the end. And we're like, no. And we made a game out of it. We're laying in bed and we're like, okay, we're going to guess the product at the end. And they wait till the very end to show you what it is.
It's never
And
what it is.
It's never what you think it is. Literally never.
They're always so enthusiastic though.
Yeah, and they're so polite, and then they just like send you on this trip. Anyway, he gets that commercial. He's booking commercials. And for Valentine's Day that year, he held this live stream where he invited a bunch of potentially high-value women to come to the stream so that he could choose which one he found to be the highest value woman,
No
the one that
way.
was worthy of dating him. I don't think that any of them actually wanted to date him. Most likely they just wanted the exposure because the stream had like over 4 million viewers.
Damn.
So people were really into it.
那我想知道，你如果冒昧问你一个问题哦，就是颜值和身材，你会选择哪一个呢？
Is she asking about the body?
Yes,
我会选身材，那颜值无所谓。谢谢。
I would pick the body. Face doesn't matter. He said that I really admire you have a sexy body, but I have one too.
Oh my god! He also tells people that he doesn't believe in marriage because love is a derivative of sex and sex is the fundamental basis.
I swear your computer's getting hacked.
And he's saying that sex is the fundamental core of all relationships, so there's no point in getting married as long as the sex is there. And a lot of guys were like, yes, king, speaking the truth. Like, we stand this man now. They said this despite his oily appearance. Like, he's really not that bad. That's what these people are saying. But 1 month after this, things start taking a turn because he starts asking for money from his viewers. He was now selling online courses, fan clubs on Weibo for people to join, and the prices were insane, okay? For 1 month, it was $3,700 USD, 3,700 USD.
Same.
But don't worry, if you want a discount, you can buy the whole year for $10,000. Yeah.
Damn.
People were confused. Like, what the fork does this guy even do in the courses? Do more weird poses? Show you how to oil up your hair? Speak more English? He responded to the backlash stating, "In my courses, I will teach you about global and local investment news information, key financial information, and you can ask me questions." There was this whole conversation about if he's already wealthy and a high-value man, does he really need to sell you courses to teach you how to be wealthy? So during this active scandal, where people are debating whether or not this guy was a fraud or just out to get people's money, a famous watch influencer comes out of nowhere. So this guy is one of the biggest watch influencers in China. His whole social media is watches. He's been a watchmaker for generations in his family. His dad was a watchmaker. He's been around watches his whole life. And he comes out to say, Mr. X has fake watches. Again, this is not a random netizen accusing Mr. X of having fake watches. This guy is Dao He, a professional watchmaker. I mean, he's got a strong presence in the watch world. He's really well known and well respected. And he came out to say that Mr. X's Patek, the Calatrava, was fake. He said the sizing is all off. The details of the face were clearly fake. He said that most Calatrava dials, the model that he has, they have like a Clos de Paris design. So it's basically like a bunch of triangles that form squares, and it's to make the dial look a little, like the face of the watch look a little bit more dimensional and like catch light. It's a pattern that adds depth, right? But his looked like just a piece of white printer paper stuck underneath a piece of glass. It gets weird. The watchmaker very respectfully stated it was his professional opinion that the watch was fake. He was very, very nice. He said, I could be mistaken. Maybe there are Calatravas that I am not familiar with, right? But that's just what my knowledge leads me to believe. Mr. X immediately responds on Weibo, and he's very passionate. He says, "Since I was born, I have never worn a fake watch. My education tells me to rather buy a cheaper watch than buy a fake watch. My first watch was a Tanjin, a Tangin. It's a famous watch. I don't know. My second watch was a Longines, and my third watch was an Omega, and the last one is a Patek. There are no fake watches in my house. In response to the watchmaker's opinion, I show understanding and respect, but he is wrong." People didn't really like his statement. They trusted the watchmaker over him. So he came out to say, the reason that the watchmaker does not recognize my watch and might appear fake to him is because my watch is custom made by Patek Philippe.
Custom made?
Okay,
What?
This whole statement would later bite him in the ass, okay? Patek is incredibly choosy with their customization, apparently. I mean, you have to be like, I don't know, like a VIP. I guess it's like customizing an Hermes bag or something. I don't know. You gotta be like VVIP to do something like that. And they have strict guidelines on what you can even customize in your watch. Like, you can't just walk up in there and be like, I wanna f around and do whatever I want. And people were suspecting that you can't customize a Calatrava because that's their entry-level watch. So usually if you get a custom Patek watch, it's like $1 million watch or something. So for a lot of non-watch netizens, they're like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. It's customized. But for a lot of the watch guys out there, they're going crazy in the comments. Like, these netizens are blowing his ass on fire. They're confused. The story doesn't make sense. And at the end of the month, these scandals, they're getting out of hand. A Hong Kong reporter is like, you know what? I want to interview this guy. Okay? They reach out to Mr. X, and they got a video of this. Hey, we want to interview you. And he says, I want $40,000 US for an interview. It was kind of ridiculous. Who does he think he is? The Hong Kong reporter decided not to pay the fee because they already had their story. The story of him asking for $40,000. So you've got the course selling scandal, the fake watch scandal, the reporter being asked for $40,000 scandal, and in comes another one. A woman comes forward to say that she messaged Mr. X as like a hee hee ha ha fun, like just like I'm a high value woman, hee hee, just to see his reaction. She said hello, and he immediately responded, "Hi there, do you have a good figure?" Pretty good. Like, do you need a picture or something? Yes. She sends him a picture, and he responds, "I reject you."
Rejected.
But another response, "But I respect you."
Rejected. Respected.
Rejected, respected. And she starts f***ing around with him. She says, "But my income is like $3,000 a month, so you don't have to worry about supporting me financially. And adding up all my side income, I make like $10,000 a month." He responds,
Wow.
"That's pretty good. I feel good about you, but I am a man and I have needs." She doesn't respond, and he messages her again. This comes from an inner biological need. I need to release myself weekly.
What is going on?
A lot of people were shocked. A lot of people were shocked at the messages. But a lot of stans were defending him. They were saying, at least he's honest, right? But the last scandal, it would be the final nail on the coffin because the government would get involved. People dug up old videos of Mr. X. I know what you're thinking. He's not a high-value man. He's probably looking like a scrub. He's probably looking like a loser, looking like the opposite. He's probably wearing like gym shorts and he's like, anyone date me, please. Right? That's what we're thinking. No, he did have a completely different persona though. In his former internet life, which is crazy. Like, have you met those people that have like 10 internet lives and you're like, what is going on? I thought nothing ever dies on the internet. How do you have 10 lives? Like, wait, what? That was him. He's got this former internet life where he claimed to be a cryptocurrency like exchange manager. Most of his videos were teaching his audience about foreign exchange. He claimed that he worked at this massive bank where you could invest money. Is this starting to sound familiar? And he said he worked for this bank so that he could provide discount for the viewers when they invest. It was literally a pig butchering scam. So a pig butchering scam is when I'm like, hey, I work for this bank, come invest money in this bank. I don't touch your money, Den, right? I give you the link and you set up an account and you put money in. It's a fake platform. It's not a real platform.
So it's a full scam.
So we don't know if he knew that's what he was doing or if he was hired by this fake bank. But like, let's be real. But I'm just going to say allegedly to cover my bases because I don't want a high value man like sending me a cease and desist. You know what I mean? A lot of victims of the scam came forward to say that they lost literally their entire life savings. They lost everything. And it was really sad. They all said that they trusted Mr. X because he was a public figure and he acted like he knew what he was talking about when it came to cryptocurrency. So when all of this was exposed, all the social media platforms banned Mr. X. Banned him from his high-value influencer life. So I don't know what he's doing right now. The top high-value men, every country, comes together, Hunger Games, Battle Royale, to the death, only one stands, and he will be praised as the high-value man. We will all bow down under his leadership. That's a genius idea. And what's crazy is that most of these dudes would be like, yeah, I'm the high value man. So that's the high value man in China. What are your thoughts? He's kind of crazy, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to check out Casetify, linked in the description, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.